All right, guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So there's a couple of things to talk about. I do want to talk about this because I do think this is going to be very relevant. We are going to talk a little bit about the Legends Fest as well, which essentially, if you're not aware, is the Dragon Ball Legends version of kind of like the Worldwide Download Celebration. Essentially, is what Legends Fest is. Okay, so let's just cover the basics, and then we'll go into what I'm thinking we're going to probably see from this. I think that this is meaningful, by the way. Sometimes, I mean, we have gotten, like, something will drop, and it's like, oh, that could be something. And for, like, a million different things, it's been like, oh, turned out to be nothing, or, oh, actually did turn out to be something. I do think that this will turn out to be something. And it's very likely we're going to go into December being a Buu Saga theme, which, by the way, does pair very well with Daima currently going on, since Daima, like, directly follows the Buu Saga. So we do want to keep that in mind as well. All right, so Harry Turney, Asuna right here, says, don't read too much into it, but one of JP's, Pringa Dragon Ball's missions was to use an Ally of Justice unit on July 15th. Just before AGL Jiren and Tech Jiren came out. So here, of course, we have, about that time, the Tanabata Celebration, UI Goku Jiren. By the way, AGL Jiren, if you guys just happen to tune into this, I've explained it a lot over the last couple videos, but I do think we will probably see Jiren, not next week, because that'll be the next DOKKANFEST. I think Jiren will probably be the week after that, right here. And then we're going to get a Carnival LR sometime in December. Probably this week right here, probably. We'll see. Could be this week right here as well. So keep that in mind if you're a global player. I mean, this Jiren banner is going to come in as extra. But as we could see, came in on July 18th. And then this came in on July 23rd. And keep in mind that there was, like, Dispo had just dropped as well. Who was right there. He was the banner unit, right? So there is, like, a bit of a correlation there. So of all the missions on Global, that was the only one that changed, and it's changed to Buu Saga. That goes live on the 8th. Now, let's take a look. So, again, the next DOKKANFEST will be right in here, right? Just cutting to the chase, I'm going to make a guess that the DOKKANFEST will be Buuhan. Majin Buu, Gohan Absorb. That's going to be my guess right there. Maybe on, like, the 28th, 27th, 29th. Something like that, right? So the 8th is Sunday. So maybe there would be, like, some sort of, I got them all pulled up, but maybe, like, Majin Buu Piccolo Absorbed would be getting his EZA around that time. Let's take a look at this. So we have all these characters. This guy could get a Super EZA. And, I mean, he certainly, the fact that Tech Gotenks got one, I do think that this guy could conceivably get one. This guy needs the EZA. I mean, I guess they might want to do something. This Buu Piccolo down here still needs a TUR Awakening, though. Yeah. This guy and this guy are only just SSRs still. Actually, is this guy just an SSR, too? He is. Yeah, he would also need a TUR. So, several of these Buus down here, they could just legitimately give us TUR Awakenings for them, right? Like, they don't even need to do an EZA or something like that. That could be fun. This guy still needs an EZA, and, Buu Tanks, this guy is this guy's banner unit, so we would have the EZA ready to go to be able to get him, the sub-EZA medals. Now, I do want to repeat myself real quick with one thing, though. They did say Super EZAs for DOKKANFEST exclusives and LRs, and until that changes, and they do show us that, like, that's not the way it's going to be, I am still just assuming that Super EZAs are only for DOKKANFEST exclusives and LRs. Again, I'm not saying, like, banner units will never and could never be Super EZAs. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm not going to predict it or assume it's going to happen until it does actually happen. That's where I'm going to be at with that. So that Buu Saga mission right there. Again, I do think that means something. Now, there is also the other thing. Let me pull this up. I think it was Proton who tweeted it. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Here we go. So we have this new animation, and then there is also a new ability as well. So, hold on. Let me pull up the other, the explanation of the ability. Yeah, here we go. So these are the two combo things. I do still think that this could be speaking directly to a GT character. Because okay, let's rewind back a tiny bit here, and I'm gonna set the scene for the way I think everything is gonna go. Now, and this also ties into Legends. Legends Fest gets Vegito Blue and Roseanne. People are like, oh my god, no, Vegito Blue again. I mean, to be fair, that Legends a bit different because I guess they have specifically done the Rose Goku Black and Vegito Blue well over and over and over. I think Legends, I mean, they almost have more Vegito Blues than Dokkan does now. It's going to be very, very close. So here's the thing. For these celebrations, right, this goes for Legends, goes for Dokkan. When these big celebrations come up, this is where they, like Dokkan and Legends, they're making most of their money. The point is that when they are going to be like, okay, like who, we have to bring in big dollars here. Who are we looking to make like the headliners? They don't want to take a chance. It's not like I truly do think it's literally just that simple. They just don't want to take the chance. They're going to just go with what works when it becomes to the biggest celebration. So it's like you're always going to see people talking about, oh, the big celebration should be something fresh, something new. Well, I mean, you're going to have to try and talk directly to the producers who make the decisions, and they go, fuck that. I want the guaranteed bag for it so I can keep my job. Like, that's what it comes down to, right? And that takes us back to Dokkan, where if you look at the last couple of years with the anniversary LRs, Dokkan has set them up to dominate. It seems to me, by my assessment, that Dokkan really cares about making sure even the anniversary LRs are special once they EZA, right? They do not, like, they want them to be crazy. So, I do think that Dokkan is now, like, right now, going to start setting up these two characters to succeed. And that's, let's just go Super Saiyan 4. I misspelled it. Whoops, my bad. They're going to want these two characters to succeed. Them, and then, that pulls it up, right? Yeah. Where are they? Wait, no, they're gods. They're gods. Super Saiyan God is what's going to pull it up. Yeah, there they are. Okay, these two characters, they're going to want these characters set up to succeed. So, what I'm thinking we're going to have is we're going to have, like, either the main anniversary team or teams, like these characters are going to be set up to dominate right away. EGL UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta ran Dokkan this year. They ran that shit. Along with Beast and other characters. But, it's correct to say. Last year, 5th anniversary Blue Fusions, again, they basically ran shit. I think we're moving into the same thing happening in 2025. These two are going to be dominating the year. That is what I expect. I think that these two characters right here are very likely going to be better than anything in the game that is currently in the game right now when they EZA. Now, obviously, there's going to be anniversary LRs who will probably be a little bit better than them. That'll come out, in 2 months and stuff. But I bet you, like, if we come back to this exact time and we know what the kits are for these guys, they're probably going to be better than everything we've got, right? So that's where it's kind of like, I could see them doing a Buu Saga celebration right here, and this is where I could see them coming in here. We can get rid of the Jiren stuff. We don't need the Jirens anymore. This is where I think they could come in with Buuhan, who they've done almost nothing with this guy. Comparative to so many characters, Buuhan has actually nothing. It's insane to think about, right? Legends is kind of like this too, where they barely use Buuhan. I'm not really too sure why. The animations for this guy are elite, but remember, these animations, I could just pull this up. We could just show it right here. So, like, his 12-key super attack, this is him fighting base Vegeta. No. Wait, okay, that, I believe, is him fighting Vegeta right there. Like, those hits are him hitting Vegeta, and then this, like, Super Saiyan Vegeta, Angel Vegeta, and then this is base Vegito. That's, because you could see, like, the animation looks very good, but, like, the style is not quite as good, because that base Vegito versus Buuhan episode doesn't look that good compared to other episodes, if you look. Like you see, like, Buuhan is not drawn as well, right? And then the 18 key animation, this is still just him fighting Goku and Vegeta. Like, we don't even have Buuhan fighting Super Vegito in good animations. It doesn't even exist, right? Like, all that, like, that's all that stuff right there. That's him just fighting Goku and Vegeta. And that ball right there, he never actually even throws it off, right? He just, like, it just goes away because that's when Vegito fuses. So, like, they've never even gone into Buuhan, right? Like, there's nothing. That's it. That's it. There's also this guy, I guess. But, like, I mean, you want to talk about the worst. Like, look at this. Like, this is not even, like serious. This character and then the Piccolo and Nail fusion, that black, like, sky, like, the fact that the sky is not a color, just, in my opinion, completely ruins it, right? Like, I think it's just worthless. It's nothing. And then this guy, like, these animations, they've never done anything with Buuhan. So, now we look at this, I think very clearly, oh, this one is, like, broken here, okay. Whatever, not a big deal. I think here's what we're going to get. Buuhan DOKKANFEST, and then there's going to be a Carnival LR for Christmas. And you guys know where we're going with it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Now, maybe this would actually be very exciting for some members of the community, because if Super Vegito ends up being the December Carnival, then Super Vegito is probably not going to be an anniversary LR. So some of y'all can go, yes! You know, it's opening it up all according to Keikaku for Namek Goku and, you know, whatever. I think that they are going to, like, whatever it ends up being, I'm sure that they'll nail it, but I would just, you guys understand, all right? Like, when Amatsu is sitting there in the board meeting, he's not thinking, guys, let's make it fresh and exciting. He's saying, let's get the fucking bag, dude. That's what he's saying, man. So just, you know, understand that. Hello, right? Like, just, you know, pointing that out. But, Super Vegito, I mean, dude, I'd say this. Vegito is not as used as people think. Now, we do have how many fusing Vegitos? The Goku, there's 2? The Goku and Vegeta that fuse in a Super Vegito? No, there's 3. There's 3. Because there's 3 Goku and Vegetas that fuse into Vegito. Right, let's just go Goku and Vegeta. Oh, it is just written and, okay. And Vegeta. Alright, let's see. So, what do we have? We have, they kind of fuse into Gogeta, they kind of fuse into Gogeta. He does fuse into Vegito. That's a Gogeta fusion. This is a Vegito Blue fusion. That's a Vegito fusion. And then that's a Gogeta fusion right there. So, I mean, when you count these, I mean, you know, there are 3, there's 3 more Vegitos, right? Like, so then, once you add them to the mix, it's like, okay, we've done a fair amount of Vegitos here. But just like standalone Vegito, I mean, it's mostly the early days of Dokkan, right? Like this guy was, what, the first couple of months of 2018? This is the end of 2017. This is the end of 2017. This is 2016. This is 2016, right? Like, these guys are the first couple of years of Dokkan. You know, once we, like, 2020 and on is basically just this. I mean, unless you want to count the Heroes characters. So, like, I got no problem with Super Vegito. And keep in mind, Kakarot went crazy with Super Vegito. Dokkan is waiting to use, like, they're going to use those. They're waiting to use those. So, that's what I'm going to kind of walk out of here with. Now, this is like, we're going to talk about this. I still think we could, so, like, this could be, here's what I think we can get, right? Check this out. Buuhan DOKKANFEST, Super Vegito Carnival, and then New Year's, I do think Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Baby, leading into Anniversary, and then, you know, we're then going to set up, like, Fuse Fighters to potentially be a team with Vegito. We're going to have good GT characters ready to go, again, for these guys. This is my big prediction, is that whatever the 10th anniversary is, it's designed to set these guys up to succeed. That is what I think is going to happen. And, you know, if we go Buuhan, Super Vegito, Baby, and Super Saiyan 4 Goku as the last units of this year, that is setting these guys up. So, I still do kind of want to talk about, I'm going to do a separate video still talking about this. You know, and by the way, you could say, oh, but they just did that Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Yes, they did. But the most iconic thing that he kind of does, well, the 2 most iconic things about Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the Baby fight, you think of his transformation into Super Saiyan 4, which they didn't do, and you think of him doing the 10 times Kamehameha in front of the Earth, which they also did not cover, right? So it's like the two kind of like most iconic things Super Saiyan 4 Goku does against Baby is not even in the character. So like it's very obvious that they're gonna go back there, hopefully sooner rather than later. Baby is one of the biggest underrepresented characters in Dokkan as well. One of the most characters starving for a Dokkan Fest the most. So I would love to see that. So let me know what you guys think about all this. But I'm going to walk out of here and say I'm expecting Buuhan Dokkan Fest. I don't know if it'll just be straight up Majin Buu Ultimate Gohan. Hopefully it will, because, I mean, dude, look at that. We got the Dokkan Fest is in 2016, and this is just like a free-to-play character to grind up as SA, and we have never gotten one since. Standalone Majin Buu Ultimate Gohan. This is what I'm hoping the next Dokkan Fest will be. He would work great right now. I would love it. I would love it. So let me know what you guys think. And by the way, like that Majin Buu Gotenks Absorbed, in Fat Buu, I mean, some of these characters, they're still good if we would get a real juggernaut next to them. Like if this guy is like as good as like Super Easy A Beerus, baby, we would be in business. So, and hey, what if they go Buuhan, but maybe the carnival is Kid Buu? You never know. You never know. So, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys next time.